Oh, hi, Macy. Hi, it's Shan, also known as Sugarberry Rain. So, today we're going to be doing a little DIY for depression. I have been so stressed out recently. I recently had a trip to go see my mother, who's in the hospital. I had two markets last month, almost like within weeks of each other. So, it's been a lot of stuff I've had to do in the last couple of days. And more like weeks, honestly. So now it's time for me to relax. It's Christmas season, so I wanted to make a DIY that I could like give to my friends and also, you know, make for myself because I'm running out of it. But I'm going to show you guys how to make my sunshine soap. It's my turmeric honey lemon soap. It's amazing for your skin, for your body, and like just everything. It's a fun little DIY to do that you can almost put it forward to yourself. So let's go. So we're in my kitchen. The way we start out my sunshine soap is by starting out with a soap base. So I use just this Corlin Farm. I get this at a dollar store. So also, I do not claim to be a soap maker. I am just a crafty bitch who likes to make things for themselves that makes them feel good and makes their skin glow. And that's what the turmeric does. But we're gonna get to that. So I start with it's a goat milk and oatmeal soap. So I use this as a base, and it has shea butter and cocoa butter in it. It makes my skin feel super soft. So we start with two of these. I usually do one, but because I'm doing a bigger batch today, we're gonna be doing two. And if you want to just do the 1 bar of soap, it does make about, depending on the size of your molds, 2 to 3 bars of soap with all the ingredients. But if you want to make it with just the 1 bar, then we can just half the recipe. It's quite simple. So I got a plate here for the soap, and you're gonna need a cheese grater. So we're gonna grate the soap so it melts a lot faster. So I'm gonna take these two out of the box here. They usually come with a plastic wrapper on them. I hate all the packaging. But you know what? If I can make 5 bars of soap out of 2 bars of soap, I think that's a pretty good deal. So I'm gonna take one at a time. Throw out your garbage. Make sure you clean up as you go. I hate people who say that, but it helps. We're going to take the first bar and grate it up. And this does grate pretty fast. Just be careful with your fingers. Don't cut your fingers, but just take it slow. It's okay. It's a little harder to grate than cheese. It's so stiff and hard. Giggity. But as long as you put some elbow grease into it, it works. Be careful with that last chunk. It's always scary to grate. And it's not cheese, so we just can't pop it in our mouths. Resist the urge to eat soap. Okay. Second bar. Okay, throwing out your garbage, cleaning as we go so we don't have as big of a mess to make or mess to clean up later. Okay. Whew, my hand's getting tired. Ooh, careful, Shan. Careful. Oh my God. Okay. This is our plate of soap. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. So I might have to do it in 2 batches, but we're going to see if we can get it into 1 bowl. And yeah, so we're going to go to the stove now. We're going to melt this with a double boiler. So that's basically, if you don't know what a double boiler is, it's a pot of water and then you put a metal bowl on top so it heats up slowly from the bottom. So we don't want to burn the soap because soap can burn. Take it from me. So yeah, we're gonna get a bowl. I'm gonna get a bowl out and a pot of water and a spatula. So let me go grab my mixing utensils and I'll get right back to you. So we're at the stove. I'm gonna turn my water up to about pretty high to a high. Nice. I couldn't find a bowl big enough, so another pot on top of a pot will work just nicely. Oh my God, it works perfectly. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna slowly add my soap to the pot. Yeah, this is gonna work so much better than a bowl. Because usually when I do it with a mixing bowl, the mixing bowl is very unstable when I try to mix it and stir it around, but this is a lot more secure. Okay, almost there. There we go, and it fits just perfectly. So it's all in there. I'll put the plate in the sink. That'll be easy to clean later. Now, we're gonna add about a 1/4 cup to an 1/8 cup of water, and if you're doing the 1 bar batch, it would be about an 1/8 cup to maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons, something around that. So I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup because, oh goodness, 1/4 cup, and you'll need a 1/4 cup of water to help it melt. And now we let it slowly heat up and we wait. This part's not that exciting. So about a half an hour has passed. It's been actually about 20 minutes. It's already pretty melty. It's that nice. So what we're looking for in a consistency is like a runny mashed potato. So now that it's ready to add the ingredients, it's nice and melted, I will show you the ingredients we're using. So one of my favorite oils is sunflower seed oil or sunflower oil. So this helps with the moisturization, but it's not really heavy. It's very light oil. So I'm gonna go grab my tablespoon. Where's my tablespoon? Tablespoon? No. Tablespoon. Bucket. We'll use a kitchen spoon. Spoon. So we add about a spoon each of everything. So I think I have this recipe off by heart. I do have it written down, but it's written down on my phone. 1. We'll do 2. We'll do 3 tablespoons of oil. So 1.5 for you 1 batch people. 1.5 to 1 tablespoon of oil. So 2.5 to 3. So I'm going to put 3 in there for some extra moisturization properties. Now we need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I know I should probably be using juice from actual lemons, but this stuff works just the same. So we're going to do 2, oh my god, splash them, 2 tablespoons of that. Okay. Beautiful. 1 tablespoon, well, it'll technically be 2 tablespoons of honey. And this helps with, it's great for moisturization, great for brightening. It's just, I love honey in my skincare. It's just makes everything softer and sweet. 2 tablespoons of honey in the pot. Now we're gonna add tea tree oil. I use 20, so for the one batch I use 10 to 15, so we're gonna do 20 to 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Always an extra one comes in for me. That's fine. The last ingredient, I gotta get out a different spoon for this. The last ingredient, and the reason why it's called sunshine soap, is the turmeric. So turmeric is really good for brightening. It gives you that glow. It's good for blemishes, anti-scars, anti-wrinkle. It's good even if you eat it with your food sometimes. A little bit of turmeric every day is very helpful. So we're going to add about a big heaping spoon of that. Not too much. Don't get it on your hands. Your hands will be yellow forever. That wasn't a full spoon. Just get a little bloop. Now I'm going to mix this up. All my ingredients into my sunshine soap. And the color on this is such a pretty sunshine yellow. Now I'm going to turn off the heat since the soap is done melting. I'm going to mix it all around. It's to a nice dark burnt yellow, burnt orangey. You might have a few chunks in the soap. That's okay. That's just some soap that didn't get a chance to melt. It's still going to get infused with all that goodness. It'll just be little white spots in your soap. But if you have little white spots in your soap, not to worry. This recipe will work out the same. Now that it's all mixed in, and it looks beautiful now, look at that color, I am going to get my molds. So they're little sunflowers. I thought that would be perfect for my sunshine soap. I've used these before. Quite literally just got them at the dollar store. Sorry. I was running around trying to find those. Okay, so the soap looks perfect. Now, we're going to pour them into the molds as carefully as we can. And I'm glad my pot has a little spout thing. So we're just going to take them off the pan. That'll be fine. And slowly pour them into the molds. Okay. There's 1. Let's see how many bars we can make out of this. There's 2. There's 3. I think 4 or maybe even 5. Nope, I think the lucky number's 4 today. Fuck a fortune cookie. Shan's your fortune cookie. Your lucky number today is 4. Add the leftover soap. Beautiful. And the soap, the turmeric stains should come out, especially I didn't use a stainless steel pot. I wasn't thinking. I used a light colored pot, but if you're using a stainless steel pot, it should quite easily come out of the stain. Like there should be no staining. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the sink, soak it, so it is easier to clean because it's just soap. I'm gonna put caps on all my bottles because I didn't do that because I was working so fast trying to get the soap made. So now we have our soaps, the molds. I got 4 out of 6, so honestly, that's pretty good for 2 bars of soap. Now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to tap them on the counter. So just give them a little, kind of drop them, and this brings all the air bubbles to the top. Again, not a soap maker, just someone who researches DIYs. And then, so here's the fun part. You're going to want to leave these for 24 to 48 hours in the molds. And then what you do is you leave them for 2 to 4 weeks. Yeah, it's a long-winded DIY, but the reason why you do this is because the soap molecules are going to crystallize and form together. Again, not a soap maker. I don't know the science, but you're going to get a better lather and it's going to be better for your skin if you do let it sit for that 2 to 4 weeks. And this is a perfect DIY to do in time of Christmas. It's just the beginning of December. So by the time, 2 weeks, 3 weeks rolls around, it'll be Christmas time and you'll have soaps for your whole family and friends. So we're done. We finished the DIY. My hands are a little bit yellow. It'll happen, but you know what? It'll wash off eventually and I'll just have a nice glow on my hands. So yeah. Now couple things I wanted to mention about the soaps. Do not freeze them. It's not good for the soap. So you gotta let it sit on the counter or somewhere nice and cool and dry. And then when you do store them for that 2 to 4 weeks, maybe put them in a Ziploc bag that you keep open, just so they have enough room to aerate, but they're not sticking to anything, making anything messy or yellow. The stains won't get on your bathtub. They'll wash off very nicely. I have no yellow stains on my bathtub, and I've used this soap for weeks. So that looks like it's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this DIY. This definitely made me feel a little bit more motivated to do a couple things around the house. I'm going to go tidy up my kitchen now and make sure everything's kosher. Maybe even make some cookies and some hot chocolate. Do some good self-care. Make sure you do some self-care today. And if you want to let me know down below in the comments what you did for self-care or how your soap went, or if you have any questions about the soap, please feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer them. Remember that you are loved and love flows through and to you, and you're going to be okay. Have a nice day. Bye.